Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to Yakuza Judgment. I really appreciate you guys joining me today, and let's get back into this zany crime drama nonsense. Let's go. Damn. I did
Not
not
exactly
know
welcome guests
Okabu
here.
After I busted
knew.
my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
All right,
Right this way, please.
sure. All right, up we go.
Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
General Ward, 4th floor. I'm curious, like, is he having this whole
This is the
flashback,
room
like,
assigned to Waku-san.
in a split second, or is he just frozen there and everyone's like, what the
What's
fuck,
down there?
Yagami? What are you doing?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
That's
Oh,
pretty darn close
You
to...
can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Damn.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
It is very interesting that this room is so close to the experimental drug facility.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
and when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Young Yagami.
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Hey,
to get the achievement, I have to look at her face. Doesn't look too happy, probably because Shintani-sensei has been a creep since he laid eyes on her. Or maybe she was always just tense. And then I have to look at her chest. Really shouldn't stare like this. She's gonna think I'm no better than Shintani-sensei. And then I have to go around and look at her butt. This is a standard nurse uniform these days. Wait, why am I investigating this? And there you go, I got an achievement. It's called Way Too Thorough. As for this, the cat should be outside somewhere. So I think that's meant to be the rule of thumb. And there it is,
Hey.
way at the bottom. Ooh, look, a cat. Okay. Investigate the bed.
has
Bed.
anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Working on that assumption. How is his body carried outside? Should take a look closer. Investigate the window.
Hey,
There we
the
go.
window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
You want a frail old man who has dementia to scale down a 4-story building. Yagami, I get this 3 years earlier, but like,
Uh-huh.
dude. Okay. The entrance.
Suspicious. All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
And I got the achievement, which is actually a missable achievement. Hey, Shintani. Self-proclaimed king of Genda Law. 40 years old, single, and looking. Hobbies include leering and being condescending. That sucks, dude. Single for 40 years and then died. Ugh.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me,
Oh
Teresa-san?
god, that
What
is
do you got to lose?
creepy as fuck, dude.
It was
Yeah.
a joke.
Yeah, no.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
Interesting.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope, I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course that's what he says. Consider the facts though, man. You want to review the case?
Review the case.
Sure, let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want.
I'm curious to know if there's any extra detail here.
Alright, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
Okay.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah, you're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
You can't say for sure the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. If I budge on that, I'll be admitting Okubo-kun did it before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Exactly.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next?
Interesting.
The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
This is... Okay, so...
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
Current bets. Current bets. Okubo did not kill this guy. He did actually only dump the body. I don't know if he dumped the body because he just was like, I have a body in my vehicle. I know I might get incriminated for it. fuck. Or if he got told where to dump the body. As for his girlfriend and him, I don't know. I'm with the how ridiculous all this stuff gets. I'm going to guess he didn't kill his girlfriend. I'm gonna guess he got to the place, and his girlfriend was killed, and he was killed. She was killed with a knife that he normally uses because he cooks or something like that. But the guy who killed her used a glove or something like that, and then set the house on fire. And he just so happened to be there, or made sure that he was there. We'll see.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, sure, fine. You're right. Oh, wow. Well, just so you guys know, if you get to this point, make sure you can play for a while, because he can't save. You have to go through it. Interesting. This is a big complex, too. Oh, that's a green door. Bets we might be able to go through that. This is going to be a huge investigation. Like, this is including a Yakuza guy, the Minister of Health, the ADDC, like, the case from way back when. Like, damn. This is huge.
Hey, Yagami, you're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction, your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Also, there's a camera right there. And shouldn't there be cameras installed? Like, this should be a lot more...
The truck was parked here, with the back
Makes sense.
facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck.
Okay, yeah.
That's proof enough that the body was there.
Yeah.
But when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
Interesting. So what, can I... It says investigate. Can I guess just talk to her?
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly, Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
So either it is that there was the scientist is lying, there was no body there, or there was a body there, but you can't tell who it was because the face is blocked. Let's hear what the great Shintani Sensei has to say.
What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know
But you
you're
just
getting
said
into this, but come on.
someone killed him.
Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
Meanwhile, she's like, damn! He actually wants to, like,
If you
protect
like,
somebody.
I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
Nope, we're going back to the room? Okay. Here I am again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though. Well,
Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared. I wonder how well you can see in here from the hallway.
you can, but it's not that great.
Are you finished?
No, I'm gonna keep
Not
looking.
yet. Just a little longer. The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
The biggest thing is, yeah, you can't tell who it was. So let me just double check if there's anything about that and be like, hey, you just have to check one more thing. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I guess this is it. That's all we needed. I guess coming up here was just to show that she likes you.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
A little bit of cutscene, I guess.
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san.
Well, then we'll see. We'll see what's what.
Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey,
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
it's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Okay, Okubo. Okay. So the question is, how did you come across the body, and why did you decide to bury it? Those are the big questions.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward at the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in the laundry bin.
That's not true. Wakusan wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
This is going to be a huge hurdle to climb in the trial.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Wakusan?
Huh?
Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Wakusan claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Wakusan tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't.
Why do you have
kill
to
a
be
man over something
such
like
an
that?
asshole, Shintani?
I wish I could believe you, pal.
Jesus
You
Christ,
got a record of
dude.
violence.
It wasn't
Christ,
me.
man.
I swear. Somebody set me up.
Fuck.
Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Shintani is the biggest piece of shit ever. You know what?
Yagami-sensei,
Kind of fine that he died.
do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Yep, that's
Fine.
fair.
I could take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. Sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
Wow, Shintani. You are the biggest asshole. Holy shit.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Yagami-san,
No, what's up?
have you seen Mafia lately?
Where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men.
Okay.
I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Seriously.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think.
That was a really
Lucky
creepy
others
laugh.
sealed.
Seriously. Yike.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense?
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode of Yakuza Judgment. Really, really appreciate it. If you could, I would really like if you could leave a like, subscribe. It really helps with building up a small channel like this. Beyond that, I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Peace.